Okay, welcome everybody. We're going to do a really short 10-minute standing practice today. So it's a nice way to be grounded, and we'll just be doing a little bit of warm-up and then a couple of standing shapes, and hopefully a nice holistic way for you to step onto your mat for 10 minutes, find some strength, feel your feet on the floor, and feel in your body. So great if you've been feeling a little bit up in the head and excited, and a great way to bring us into our bodies, but nice short practice. You can do this maybe even every day if you choose to. All right, so let's just start in mountain, Tadasana. So feet underneath your hips and your arms can be resting down beside your body. Feel free to just bring a little bit of movement in your body to start with, so you can kind of shift your weight forwards and back onto your feet. You might bend and straighten your legs a few times, give your shoulders a big shrug up and back, and then let your body start to fall into this shape. So we want to feel all four corners of your feet on the floor. And if you feel like pressing down through the big toe mound and the little toe mound and the inner and outer heel is useful for you to find those 4 points of contact in the feet, please do that. You might take your hands to your hips and just give your pelvis a little tilt forwards and back, and then make sure that you're feeling like your pelvis is nice and neutral with the tailbone dropping down. Shoulder blades rolling towards each other onto your back, and creating just that little bit of space between the arms and the body, so that the shoulders can really soften and spread. And space for your neck to grow long, the top of your head to reach to the sky. Just watch that those lower ribs are just drawing in and down, so your core is supporting you in this shape. And then remember the feet again, those 4 points of the feet, pressing down as you lift up through the crown of your head. Let your eyes softly close if you feel comfortable here. Maintaining length through your spine and the back of your neck. Let your face soften as best you can. And take 3 full breaths in and out. And really landing here on the earth, feeling yourself belonging right here, standing in your own power right here. And as you do that, taking a moment to acknowledge the land that you stand on. Acknowledging and paying respect to the first peoples of that land, the elders past and present and those emerging. Setting yourself an intention, grounded and whole. Let's reach our hands out to the sides and stretch them all the way up to the sky. Interlace your fingers and press the palms of your hands up. Big stretch up. From there, you can either keep the hands interlaced, or you might catch hold of your left wrist and then take a side bend over towards your right. Keep both feet nice and grounded as you reach up and over. Inhale all the way back to center, and then side bend in the other direction. Keeping those lower ribs drawn in and finding length along that right side of your body. Inhale back to center, reach up, both hands up, maybe even looking up. And then as you exhale, sink your hips down and back and come down into Utkatasana chair. So your hands reaching forwards as your tailbone draws back. Again, the lower ribs drawing in. Draw up through the inner seams of your legs. And take an inhale there. And you might lift your heels off the floor and come to your toes. So stretching through your feet. Keep the fingertips drawing forwards. And energy reaching through your hands. Inhale. Exhale. Soften your knees, heels to the floor, come into a forward fold. So let your body now fold forwards. You can always have your hands up on a block if you need a little extra support there. Just give your head a little shake no and a nod yes. And maybe a little walk of your hands from side to side here in this first forward fold. Uttanasana. And then coming back to center, take a halfway lift, inhale. And then we'll step the feet all the way back into plank. And lower your knees down to the ground. Bend your elbows, chest nice and broad. Lower all the way to the floor. Let's take an inhale, lift your chest, pressing into the tops of your feet. A little baby cobra here. So the hands can stay on the ground, but just lightly pressing into the ground. Then lower your body down. Press your way back up onto your knees. And then let's lift our hips up and back and come into downward facing dog. So lengthening your tailbone up and back. Press the floor away with your hands. Soften your elbows and roll your inner armpits towards each other. Let's from there step the right foot through between your hands and then ground your back heel and come up into warrior one. So reach your hands up, anchoring both feet down into the ground. Lower ribs draw in as you stretch your hands up towards the sky. Hands can be apart or together. Hips and shoulders drawing towards the front, and see how deep you can get that bend through your front knee. Inhale. Exhale, hands come all the way to the floor. Just lengthen back into a lunge and take your left hand to the ground, peel your right hand up for a twist. And then let's take both hands down, step back to plank, take a breath in there. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Step your left foot forwards, come up into warrior one, ground through your feet, reach up. Anchoring down through the outside edge of that right foot as you draw your hips towards the front, stretch your hands to the sky. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Soften your face, inhale. Exhale. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your body here, this physical body. Breathing, take your hands down. Step your right foot back a little, right hand down, peel your left hand to the sky for a twist. And then both hands down, step back to plank. Take a breath in there. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's step the right foot forwards again, come up high lunge, inhale. Open to warrior two, back heel grounds, hands reaching out to the sides at shoulder height. Now just watch that right knee stays stacked over your right ankle. We want to really feel the legs pressing down from the hips, from the pelvis. So you can feel this center point and the energy grounding down through the legs, lifting up through the head and extending out through your hands. Take a breath in, take a big reverse warrior, reaching that right hand up and back. And then come back through to warrior two, and we'll find side angle here. So rest your right elbow on your right thigh and take your left arm up and over the top. Now if you prefer, you could take your right hand down towards a block or towards the floor here. Keeping that bend through the right knee, so keeping that knee pointing straight forwards towards the front. Spin your chest towards the sky, take a breath in. Exhale, press into your feet, come all the way back up again. And then turn your feet towards the left, toes out, heels in. Bring your hands to your heart and come to horse. So knees going out over the toes, tailbone dropping down towards the earth. Lift up through the top of your head. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, draw your elbows down and back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Inhale, stretch your body all the way up, straighten your legs. Exhale, warrior two, facing in the other direction. And then windmill your hands all the way down to the mat, find your runner's lunge. Step back to find plank. And then lowering your body down. Take an inhale, lift up into cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Let's step the left foot forwards, come up into high lunge. And then open to warrior two. So left foot forwards this time, facing towards the back of your mat. Reaching the arms out to the sides in warrior two. Left palm to the sky, big reverse warrior. And then coming back to find your side angle, left elbow down, right arm reaching up and over the top. Draw the lower ribs in, spin your right shoulder towards the sky. Maybe deepening in this shape, but keeping the strength through your legs. Inhale, exhale. And then lift yourself all the way back up again. Big reverse warrior. Turn your body all the way to the right. Find horse again. Toes out, heels in, hands to the heart. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, draw the elbows down and back. 2 more. Feel your feet grounding into the earth. Feel your body. This physical, strong body. Inhale, stretch tall. Warrior 2 to the right. Reverse warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, hands all the way to the ground. Step back through to plank. Come down through chaturanga. Lift up through cobra. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look to your hands. Step your feet to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Sink your hips deep, come to chair. Standing all the way up, bring hands to your heart. Take the weight into your right foot. Lift your left knee. Let's come into tree. Vrikshasana, taking the knee out to the side. Take your foot to the inside of your leg, either ankle, calf, or up to your inner thigh. Grounding through that standing leg, nice and strong, as you connect the foot to the inside of the leg. From there, you might reach your hands up into branches in the sky, or you can keep your hands at your heart if you prefer. Feel those imaginary roots coming down through your foot into the earth. Maybe even close your eyes here for a moment and breathe. Bringing your hands down, take your knee forwards, both feet to the floor. Shake out the legs a little bit here. And then take your weight into your left foot. Right knee lifts. Finding tree, Vrikshasana on the other side. Find your balance. Find your breath. Five more breaths here if you can. If you fall out, build your shape back up from the ground. Imagine that you are rooted into the earth like a tree. You can slowly bring your hands back down, take your knee forwards, both feet back down into the earth, give the legs a little shake it out, and then let your hands rest down beside you again. Close your eyes, or take your gaze down. Landing back in Tadasana, in mountain. Coming back to where we started. What may have shifted. What feels the same. Letting yourself connect to that wisdom. Listen to that wisdom. And bringing the palms of your hands together in front of your heart. Take a moment here to honor and acknowledge your practice, perhaps offering it up in some way to someone needing some positivity today. And whenever you're ready to, you can let your eyes lift or blink open. And thank you so much for doing this short grounding practice today. And I hope it serves you well. Let me know how you go. Thank you.